Alright everyone, it's 6:30 in the evening, Sunday the 23rd of June 2024. We're going to wind it up for today. We've done quite a bit of little work here to get things moving along here. So I think this wasn't on the end of the last video. We got that in, we got this back in and connected up. We still that goes to the field coil. Outer side of the field coil will go right there when we stick it back in. We've got the red line goes up to the wiper of the switch of the volume control. We checked all of these resistors up to here. Yeah, that one behind there. We've got them checked up to there. I think I checked some of the others, just a preliminary quick check on those a couple of days ago, and I believe everything is pretty much in tolerance, and none of these are going to have to be changed. But I'm double checking them on the way through, so I don't have to consider going back in and doing anything. We got everything back to the bakelite block hooked up over here. The one thing that I haven't done so far that I had planned on maybe getting to was the daisy chain power supply to each of the tubes. But I wanted to get these four that were here out of the way, and I did that, and we still have the option to put the hammer down on the power supply for the tubes. We may go ahead and elect to clean everything up all the way through and then come through, because it looks like we'll be able to get to that one, we'll be able to get to this one, we'll be able to get to that one. The one to the the one to the rectifier tube is already handled to the power output tube, but we'll have to daisy chain the rest of the way and replace those. So we are, looks like I fell asleep. The damn camera going down and down and down. We're right to here. Now we do have a couple of runs of new wire that came over as far as here, and as far as here, but that is it. We still yet to get a wire to here, but that's going to come off the IF can, so we'll be able to remember that, because when the IF can goes in, I'll have to track where that doggone green wire goes, and it goes to right there. So I don't think we did anything else on anything other than the other thing, and I showed you the IF cans so far. So they are going to be full cured tomorrow. I just shot the second coat of poly on the cabinet, so we're going to let that out in the sun tomorrow if we have sun. It rained today, actually. You can believe that? It rained. It blew in some good gust front before it did, and I had to go step outside and look and see if we were having a tornado. The thing was blowing so hard, and then it sounded like hail, but it was large drops of rain. So it wasn't heavy, not like a atmospheric river. So anyway, that's where we are right now. So tomorrow barring anything catastrophic, we're going to continue on with the rest of this, and we're going to go that way. So we'll see you tomorrow. All right, we're out in the shed. It's getting about 92, so it's turning into a dungeon real quick. It is 8:30 in the morning. Today is Monday, the 24th of June, and that's a very special day for me. It's been a year since Doggy died in my arms at 11:15 a.m. on June 24th, 2023. It's hard to believe he's been gone a year. I sure miss him. So we're out here trying to keep our mind occupied and positive. And I want to touch base with you on what we've been doing in the last 24 hours. I think we left off at one of these two tube sockets here, and we were working in that direction. And so we got a lot of the wiring and caps replaced. I get my fat finger out of there and get my pig sticker. Yeah, we're complete up to here with the capacitors. We've still got that one to do, and this one over here hiding in the corner to do. And we still got the power line wiring to all the tubes, the daisy chaining. And what you're not seeing here, that should be here, is the wiring that comes through from the IF cans. Those are on the cans, and I'm going to be putting those together, reassembling those cans back to their cores today, hopefully, sun permitting. We still got from this socket here that way to do some of the wiring in here, like this one down here. That one goes to IF, this one here goes to IF, that one goes to IF, that black one right there goes to IF, and some of the other ones are clipped out of there. So we got a situation, well, I got a situation right here on this resistor. You notice that little crack right in there. It's intolerance, like me. It's within tolerance rating, but I don't like that crack, squeaks, draw. Neither do I, Baba. We're going to cut it out of there and put a new one in there, a 1%er. And then we're going to get to these caps and get them out of the way, and that way the capping is done. I believe it'll be done. And then we can concentrate on just wires then. So that's just about it in a nutshell. We're going to be getting around to getting that band switch back in here and getting that wound up too, hopefully today. So let me turn this thing off and get a crackin', Spock. Alright, here we are. Finally got everything loaded back in, including the IF cans and the band switch and oscillator coil. There were two resistors that I had to replace. They were one was at 20% and the other one was cracked. Remember that cracked one that I told you about? Right there. It was within tolerance, but it was cracked. That one there was 20% over. 1 meg, 4.47K. Those are the only two. Let me back out so I can keep you guys looking correctly, even though I don't. We got all the connections made on the IF, both IF cans. Relatively easy as long as you chart it. I didn't do that on the first two that I had, but I did it on this one only because the first two I did not poke the sleeping dogs. I let them sleep. I just picked on the capacitors and whatever else needed to be done, but I didn't want to mess with the wires. But now that we got all of that charted and everything, got it diagrammed and everything, yeah, it's a bit much. It believe me, if you get one of these, well, I don't know anybody even on YouTube that would, other than maybe Don's old radio shed and maybe David Tipton, maybe Radio Fixer, but I haven't seen him video in a long time. I'm gonna have to check up on his channel. There might be another one or two. Buzz 1151 is another one. It's a real challenge to figure out your bearings and what you want to do to attack the situation. That's why I do that, because if you trash everything else on there, and as long as you got it correctly and you check it and double check it for validity, it doesn't matter what you do. You can cut everything out of there, and as long as you give yourself a little fudge factor, the parts can go right back in. Like this one here, I put that one back in, and that one back in, but this one here, this little Wookie thingy, I decided to change that out. It calls for 250 and I got a 220 in there. I have 250s, but that one here, it was a little short. It was 234, so that's 220. It shouldn't change things that much, but it's going to get an alignment anyway. So, and this one here, it checked out within reason. Yeah. All the other, everything else is per plan. Now, the only thing that I still have to do is put this number 48 rack of bricks. Put this number 48 in there, right there, and hook up put the speaker on it and connect up the speaker audio voice coil, and the field coil. One that goes into here, and the other that goes to there. So I think that's going to be it for us today. That's what it's looking like. So it's still Monday evening, and gotta go in and sit with my doggy for a while. I sure miss him. I didn't get a chance to get to the cabinet today. I let it sit out in the sun, what sun we had, for what moments we had it. I don't know if you can pick up the thunder in the background, but we haven't had any rain per se, at least not like yesterday where we had big drops falling for about 10-15 minutes. So tomorrow maybe we can, well, we're going to keep going on this until we get ready to plug it in. If we get in the meantime, if we got a little heat coming our way, we'll step out, get under the Casbah, and start doing a sanding. I got 2 coats of poly on it, and we'll do a first sanding on it, maybe with a 220 and a 320 and a 400, and then we will shoot it some more. So stand by for that, and we'll have more tomorrow for you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber. You're checking it out for the first time, and like and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, everyone.